a genome, a germ cell, a reproductive cell, genetic modification, somatic genetic modification. The discussion surrounding these words is a widely debated topic, from a moral, ethical perspective, a science experiment, or even opening doors to a new market base. The talk is inevitable. Containing all genetic material of an organism and consisting of DNA, a genome includes mitochondrial DNA and chloroplast DNA. By this being edited using molecular engineering techniques, changes to a human become inheritable. Modern advances in genetic modification will allow parents to make direct modification to their embryos, allowing them to choose their sex, appearance, intelligence, athleticism, humor, or disposition.
This issue is currently under scrutiny due to the increasing experimentation into modifications of human embryo genes, as seen in the research of Professor He Jiankui. Dr. He revealed in the 2018 International Human Genome Editing Summit that he had genetically modified the genomes of 2 Chinese twins, so they will become immune to HIV. Dr. He's experimentation incited public outroar surrounding the ethicality of genome modification, causing Australian researchers to consider the legality of his experimentation in accordance with Australia's legislation. This research revealed that Section 15 of Australia's 2002 Researching Involving Human Embryos Act forbids people from modifying the genomes of human embryos in a way that is heritable to future generations. Section 15 can be interpreted in 2 different ways. A broad analysis of this legislation is that it disallows the editing of genomes for both reproductive and experimental purposes, meaning Dr. He's research is not okay, as his modification could be inherited by the twins' descendants, whether or not that was his intention. A narrow analysis of this legislation is that it only disallows the editing of genomes where it is executed for reproductive purposes, meaning Dr. He's research is okay if he had not intended for his modification to be inherited by the twins' descendants.
Genetic engineering involves removing a gene from one organism and inserting that gene into the DNA of another organism. This is labelled the cut and paste process. As it is unclear whether the broad or narrow perspective of Section 15 is correct, legal reform is necessary in order to make Australian gene editing regulations clearer. This reform should be considered in the near future, as genome modification research is becoming increasingly popular, as it can appear to be an easy solution to many heritable health conditions.